Hey, welcome. It's Domain Dave from cheapwinefinder.com. Again, another wine review, like we always do. This time's for a Aldi wine. And I'll explain it. I don't know much about the wine except it tastes good. It's the William Walker Monterey Pinot Noir 2022. If William Walker sounds familiar if you're used to Aldi wines, is because they used to have, or maybe still do, a William Wright Monterey Pinot Noir 2022, and this was $8.99, and I think that was too. So why do they need two Monterey wines with just a little bit different names? The previous one, I think it's previous. They could be doing both at the same time. The previous one was the William Wright, and it was produced for Aldi by Sheed Family Vineyards. They're an organic producer, pretty large one, pretty good one, out of Monterey, and they owned the trademark on William Wright. Now, the William Walker Monterey Pinot Noir, the new one, is produced by Plata Wines and Plata Wine Partners, actually, PWP. And they're out of Napa, but they control 60 plus vineyards and 18,000 acres of vines. They're another big one, and William Walker, trademarks owned by Aldi. Aldi seems to like to own the trademark on their wines, so if they have to, for whatever reason, like a contract ends, they're not getting the quality they used to get. Prices are starting to go up and they don't want to pay higher prices. A whole bunch of reasons why you would change it, but they can just have somebody else make the wine. So the William Wright seems to be going away and the William Walker is here. So I don't know much about them. Plata makes a lot of wines. They've made wines for Trader Joe's. They've made wines for Aldi before. Like I said, with 60 plus vineyards and 18,000 acres, they make a lot of wine for everybody. And this is Monterey's a pretty good place, and Monterey AVA is large. And for Pinot Noir, usually the high-end vineyards high-end wines are very much of a place, and a huge AVA is sort of a place, but not enough for spending $80 on a wine. But what's good about it is a lot of coastal areas. Pinot Noir likes cool weather, and there's a spot off the Monterey Bay that is the coldest area in the entire Pacific Ocean. So that keeps the winds cool, and it keeps the vineyards cool, and it keeps the growing season long, which is what Pinot Noir likes. And also Chardonnay. There's a William Walker Chardonnay from Monterey that it might replace the William Wright Chardonnay from Monterey. I can't imagine why they'd keep both. But there you go. So I'm going to taste this because it's a $9 store brand that's around every year. It's one of those wines that you don't pay a lot of attention to, but if they're good, that's really nice. So here we go. First of all, it's see-through. You could pretty much read anything you want to read while looking through your glass, which is kind of nice for Pinot Noir. They're supposed to have that light. They don't have really thick skin, so you don't get that deep color. I'm going to take a sip. The nose is kind of classic California Pinot Noir. It's kind of like good ripe fruit and those funky fresh flavors. And the taste tastes nice. I mean, it's got nice fruit forward, black cherries. It's got black pepper, and it's got spice, and it's got herbs and mushroom, all those things that you kind of want, those little weird flavors when you go, I don't think that sounds good, until you taste it and you go, I want more. And it's got that, and it's not it doesn't have the most depth or complexity in the world, but you're paying $9 for it. And it's a store brand that you can pick up while you're getting $2 bread. It's like, or what, all the things are, or the dupes of Girl Scout cookies that Aldi has. Go take another sip. It's a thoroughly decent Pinot Noir, California style Pinot Noir. 14.2 on the alcohol, which is a little bit heavy, but it doesn't really come out in the palate. Got some nice spiciness to it. It's got a few of those, like those mushrooms and that kind of thing going on, and black pepper and some spiky things and orange zest, all those kind of cool things that Pinot has, plus the ripe flavors, pomegranate, it's a tart cherry. It's pretty good. It's the William Walker, not the William Wright Monterey Pinot Noir 2022. It's got a little bottle age on it or some kind of age. I'm not picking up a lot of oak in it, but that's still fine with me. It tastes good. So adios, keep it cheap. We've got more wines coming up because it's the holiday season. There's not a lot of new wines out there. And I think I'm going to do try to put a lot of our sparkling wines that we've done in the last year and put them all on one page so people can kind of check them out before they go out and see if they can find some bargains with bubbly. We did a $25 GH Mum Grand Cordon earlier, so it kind of killed any champagnes because none of them could play with that. So I've got more wines coming in a couple days, so adios, keep it cheap. All these new wines good. And this is Domain Dave, keep it cheap. Stay warm, and I'll be talking to everybody in a few days. Bye-bye.